This is the 2026 Honda CR-V TrailSport Hybrid, built in Indiana. But best of all, this vehicle is the top-selling CUV since 1977. That's 28 years of this vehicle outselling the competition, which is a long list, and we'll talk about that competition in the end. Let's start off with the new technology. The motor, being a hybrid, is new for this lineup as well. Lots of improvements for the TrailSport Hybrid. The TrailSport Hybrid has a very special front fascia. In addition to the black trim all around the vehicle, this is making this vehicle stand out in the crowd. There are skid plates underneath, LED headlights, and of course, you're going to find something under the hood that you haven't found before. Under the hood are two engine choices for the CR-V lineup. The gasoline-powered 190 horsepower 1.5-liter turbocharged engine, or two motors. So you're getting the electric motor backed up with the gas motor, giving you 204 horsepower, 247 pound-feet of torque, and very close to 40 miles to the gallon in its all-wheel drive across the top trim level, the TrailSport Hybrid. One way to denote a TrailSport, this beautiful red TrailSport logo, tells you you're driving the off-road version. Coming around to the back, you've got your upper wing here with the integrated third brake light, and anyone who knows me is going to say I wish this wiper blade was tucked up underneath, because these wiper blades do wear and they're expensive. And of course, from the sun, the snow, whatever it might be, tucking it up underneath, maybe they'll do that in the next generation. The unique rear fascia of the TrailSport Hybrid includes that black logo here for the CR-V and the Hybrid. And on this side, TrailSport in red to match the one in the front to make it nice and balanced. Overall, beautiful details in this car. I really like the color, and I love the rugged look, because this is what consumers want. They want something that looks different than every other vehicle on the road. Now let's check out the cargo space. 39.3 cubic feet of storage with the second row up. Fold down that second row and you're at 75 cubic feet of storage, which is a lot, which is partly why this CUV is super popular with consumers. They want something that does everything for them, and they also want resale value, and they want a vehicle that's reliable, and the CR-V does that. The TrailSport Hybrid rides on 18-inch Continental Cross Sport tires on 18-inch gray wheels. Really nice looking black details all across the side, black mirror caps, and black door handles. Inside the TrailSport, you've got a 10.25-inch center screen that has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is wireless. Below that, you've got the beautiful honeycomb grille, as well as all of your controls, heated seats, and heated steering wheel. And one nice detail is the TrailSport, which is stitched in orange stitching across these beautiful seats. Even the floor mats have the TrailSport orange again, and that orange also continues through the ambient lighting, which is the only color that's offered. But it all ties together, so it's a really nice package. Soft materials on the dash as well. Wireless charging comes standard on the TrailSport. And then inside you've got a shifter. Again, that orange stitching right here on the boot. To the left of the shifter, you've got drive modes, which is sport, normal, eco, and snow. So you can take this thing off-road. Everything that you need. It's got hill descent as well. 2 cup holders. The center console is soft materials. Orange stitching. Inside is a huge, deep glove box, so you can put items in there, as well as this glove box, which is a little bit smaller, but the idea is tons of storage. Going over to the center, you've got a 9-inch center screen, which is digital, nice thick steering wheel with orange stitching again. Your heated steering wheel button is right here in front of you, really easy to use. Controls are normal. You've got your cruise control on the right, your audio controls on the left. There is paddle shifters. Are you going to use it? Maybe on hill descent you might use it, but for everyday driving, you're probably not going to be using the paddle shifters. Very easy to use, push button, and of course it says hybrid here on the steering column, just to remind the passenger what you're driving, because you cannot see it here from the driver's seat. The seats are 8-way power on the driver's side, 4-way on the passenger side, and there is 2-way lumbar for the driver, not for the passenger, which I'm not really happy about. I think you should have equal comfort across the seats. That sunroof is just over the driver and the passenger. In the second row, you've got a very nice high roof line. Tons of legroom. And I think that's one of the reasons the CR-V sells so well. It's perfect for child safety seats, which are for the outboard seating, a pocket behind the passenger side, and 2 USB-C charge ports, as well as 2 vents back here. Pull down the armrest. You've got 2 cup holders. The seats do fold down 60-40. Overall, the material is nice. The seating has some nice support to it, and of course, orange stitching. Inside the CR-V, I have my favorite co-driver, Al Vasquez.
Hello, hello.
Al Vasquez TV, great content. He gets to go all around the world and does some really cool stuff. So check him out. There'll be a link down in the description. But as far as the first thing you see is this new center screen. It's about 10.25 inches. It's not huge, but does it have to be? I mean, this is the #1 selling crossover for what, since like 78? That's a lot. And they're selling a lot of them. And yes, the RAV4 might outsell them, what, like I said, monthly every once in a while. But the fact is, the CR-V is the #1 selling crossover, and there's a reason. And that's why they've extended this model lineup by adding the TrailSport, making it a hybrid engine, making some very special details to it. Wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto comes with it. All this Honda sensing safety is standard across the lineup, which is nice. So no matter which trim level you buy, you're going to get what you want. Again, if you haven't been in a CR-V in a while, you'll find the new honeycomb grille, which is nice. Climate controls are real dials, thank you very much, and a real volume button. No more, touching the black, making it all fingerprinty. But I mean, they really thought about who's using this. It's more rugged. It's not an off-road mutter. It is a light off-road vehicle, and we're going to off-road this vehicle here in Ramona, California in just a little bit. But on the street, you're going to find everything that you're going to want. So now we're currently in the normal drive mode. You can pop it into sport. There's also Econ and Snow, because these only come all-wheel drive, which is the H-Track all-wheel drive for Honda. Standard glass roof, which is really nice. There's a new color on the exterior, as we showed you on the outside, but nice shifter, easy to use. Hill descent is with it as well. There's a parking brake hold, which I think is a nice little option. If you're sitting at a traffic light and you lift your foot off the brake, the vehicle won't roll forward. So the auto hold is there. Nice size glove box, 2 cup holders, lots of storage, which they've always had that. As far as seating, I think the driver's seat's pretty comfortable. 4-way power for you, 8-way power over here, that includes the 2-way lumbar. So comfortable seats, nice TrailSport stitched into the headrest, orange stitching everywhere, and amber lighting for ambient lighting comes with that, and that's part of the whole package. Overall, this vehicle is not just a CR-V, it's a TrailSport. The hybrid motor is going to give you the best of everything. If you don't want the hybrid and you want the gasoline-powered engine, you can do that as well. It's just a different trim level. There's also a sport trim level. So again, what do you want? You have options. This is in sport mode. You can hear it a little bit of push there, but that's when the hybrid makes the most sense. It's giving you the power you need. It's a 2-liter engine, so it gives you that extra performance that you need, but still giving you good fuel economy. So you get the best of both worlds. We talked to an internal yesterday who was saying something about this. They were calling this internally as a step toward electrification.
Right.
I don't think this is going to be an electric.
No.
Or a plug-in. I think you're just going to see hybrid or gas, because you as the consumer get to make the choices, and that seems to be what consumers want. That's what all the different studies are saying. One last thing I wanted to add, there is heated seats as well as a heated steering wheel. That comes with this vehicle standard. So let's take this off-road. We're just getting to our off-road park. We'll do a light off-roading, and let's see how this vehicle handles. One of the biggest improvements for the CR-V for 2026 is low-speed traction management. Now what that means is they're using software to make it so that the rear wheels can get traction in very slippery conditions, much like that you would find in snow or ice or in an off-road type road like this. One of the things that's important about this is it allows you to get traction on real slippery conditions, like you're on ice, but only on the right rear. It'll no longer be like the previous generation. Software is being used to sense slip and then use it to get traction with those wheels. So it's really a smart layout, and I don't think anyone else offers that. There is also skid plates that come on the TrailSport Hybrid. All of these are major pluses for customers who are thinking about doing off-roading, or if you live in the upper half of the country, you'll be able to get really great traction. There are some pros and cons when it comes to the 2026 Honda CR-V TrailSport Hybrid. First up, I really like the look of this vehicle. It is rugged and it stands out in the crowd rather than just any CR-V, and I think this is going to make consumers really like it. I like the standard tech that's inside, as well as the fact that it's pleasant to drive on road and off-road. On the negative side, well, the only thing I could come up with is I really wish there was lumbar on the passenger side, and the CVT is not my favorite, and that's something you need to test drive. And again, that comes down to the competition. The competitor list is long. The Mazda CX-50, Volkswagen Tiguan, Chevrolet Equinox, the Toyota RAV4, which is its main competitor, Ford Bronco Sport, Hyundai Tucson, Kia Sportage, Nissan Rogue, Subaru Forester, and the Mitsubishi Outlander. But the price is where this vehicle really shines. If you want just the beginning entry-level CR-V, you're going to be starting at $30,920. Our test vehicle is the top of the line, the TrailSport, which comes in hybrid only. It comes in at $38,380, which is a good value because you're going to get a vehicle that lasts a long time. It is a 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, and customers that own CR-Vs have become very loyal to the brand, which is why it's selling so well. If you have any additional questions, put them down in the comments below. We'll be happy to start the conversation. If you got value from this video, please like and subscribe. All the ways to reach me, including a way to support me, you can buy me a cup of coffee, is down below in the description. I'm LaurenFix. Thanks so much for watching.